Hey there, it's Morkel here with Jacksepticeye's Top of the Morning Coffee Blend. I also have the cold brew and the mug, which is broken, but hey, nothing a little Gorilla Glue can't fix, right? So as a huge coffee nerd, I've been super excited to try this roast and give my thoughts on it. So please enjoy me struggling with the bag here. Anyways, Midnight Oil is a dark roast with beans from Honduras. I'm not exactly sure what region it's from, but from the flavor profile, my best guess would be Copan. But like I said, it's just a guess. Coffees from this region are generally described as caramely, bold, and low in acidity. And yes, I did crunch that bean. Don't worry about it because it is time to brew. I'm going to be using a French press for this because with dark roasts, I really like how it allows all these lovely oils from the beans to sit at the top and really add to the flavor. So using my trusty coffee grinder from Target, we're going to grind these beans up fairly coarsely. It's important to know which grind to use for your method of brewing because it will drastically change the flavor if you use the wrong one. So if you don't know what grind you need, a quick trip to Google with your method of brewing plus grind settings should help you figure that out. Now the grinds go in first. I'm going to be using 4 tablespoons of grounds here. There we go. Then I have 10 ounces of hot water. Give it a little swirl so that all the grinds get wet. And then I press it down, except don't actually press it down until after. Oops. Anyways, now we're gonna let this brew for 5 minutes. And now we press it down. So you can see a little bit of that lovely crema around the edges. Not a whole lot, but I wasn't expecting a ton. Sorry I forgot to show the coffee in the cup, but at a glance, it's got a little bit of that nice oil sheen from the beans. Not a lot like you'd see in a super dark roast, just a little bit, which is nice. But now it's finally taste time. We've got to do our proper method of coffee tasting, which is to give it a sniff first, take in that aroma. Then we slurp up a sip, making sure to get some good air in there to throw the coffee all over your palate for the full flavor effect. And then we're going to locate where all of the sensations land on our tongue. So this is what I've got. So it tastes a little bit more of a medium dark than a dark roast, but I'm not a super big fan of dark roasts anyway. It smells very caramely and a little bit sweet. There's a little bit of a vanilla note to it, and honestly, my first thought that this would be really good with some French vanilla ice cream as an affogato. It's not a super complex flavor, which is not a bad thing, and I think it's a single origin coffee, so that's kind of to be expected. It is very creamy and full-bodied with a nice lingering aftertaste, not at all bitter, and very low in acidity, which I like. I can tell you now it's good even after it's gone a little bit cold. It's a good cup of coffee, and I enjoyed drinking it black, and I definitely did not just down the entire cup in like 2 minutes. Now let's try the cold brew. So first off, I love this bottle. It's very nice design, and I really love the bold lettering on the sleek black bottle. Even if mine is covered in condensation because it's really fucking hot in my apartment. Anyways, it's very similar in flavor to its hot brewed counterpart, but I do get a little more of a cocoa note, and it's got a very nice, smooth, round flavor. I might actually add this to my Soylent tomorrow morning. I really love cold brew and make it myself a lot. This is really good. So it's time for me to give my overall roast of this roast. It's certainly a classic coffee flavor, definitely great for those who are still getting a taste for brewed coffee and developing their palate. Nothing too fancy, just straightforward, tasty beans. It's easy to drink and would be good with some vanilla sweetener or maybe a little caramel if that's your sort of thing. I think it would pair nicely with a buttery pastry like a croissant or even just a nice piece of toast. It's a good solid cup of coffee, perfect for someone who's going to be drinking a lot of coffee at once as opposed to someone who might be looking to savor just one cup. I could definitely see myself going through this bag very quickly, so once the subscription is available, I'll probably be getting that. It's pretty reasonably priced considering that it's ethically sourced and small batched. Plus, they're partnered with the FEA Foundation to donate meals around the world, so that's pretty awesome. All in all, I give Top of the Morning Coffee a big ol' thumbs up. Good job, Sean. Enjoy those tasty, tasty beans, my dude.